Hi folks, I'm seeing a lot of people ask what the top ARs or LMGs at the minute, and the answer is of course, there aren't any. You should be sniping. What were you thinking? And in particular, you should be sniping using the Kar 98K, because if you don't, well, you're going to face the music. So if you're looking for the perfect secondary side dish to accompany your one-shot sniper main course, you've come to the right place. I've got the 5 best sniper supports in Warzone right now for you. You're not idiots. Immediately I can hear you asking, why do I need 5 loadouts? I've not got all day. Just give me the best one, you mug. Well, hold your horses there, my good fellows, because while all 5 are absolutely top-tier viable weapons, they each have some unique traits that will appeal differently to each of you watching this video. So if you want something really easy to land your shots with, something to zoom about like you've got a rocket up your backside, or you just need that one gun that will outgun anyone else you come across, then I've got the loadout for you today. Plus, weapon balancing happens more often than I change my underwear, so if you're enjoying one of these great guns but it catches a nerf at some point in the future, make sure you have this video saved and you can come back and grab the next one on the list. Simples. So first off, in at 5, it's also the newest gun on the list. It's the FJX Horus with the JAK Scimitar aftermarket kit. They took the fastest killing SMG for ultra close range and gave it better damage range and recoil control, making it much more versatile. This gun is a lot of fun to use and I think it's always nice to change things up. It comes with a huge 60 round mag and like all weapons I'm recommending today, it has superb handling. So not only can you pick off targets at that awkward mid-range distance where perhaps you don't feel confident sniping, but it'll still handle itself when you're trying to get up close and personal with your opponents inside of a building. In at 4, it's an oldie but goldie. It's the Striker 9. This was sitting atop the sniper support throne for a good while before it finally caught a bit of a nerf. So while this gun doesn't have strictly the fastest TTK out of these options at ultra close range, instead its strength is in its best in class firing aim stability. This gun is lovely to use, especially for mouse and keyboard players. There's none of the visual shake with the gun kick sending your sights all over the show. Its clear sight picture means you can be accurate with this thing. Not only that, this is a tac stance build, so outside of a building, use the optic. Going inside and clearing rooms? Switch to tac stance and don't worry about struggling to track sweaty enemies. Combined with a fast fire rate, this makes for one of the most forgiving guns to use. Now for the mid-table at number 3, but in no way mid-performance, we have the Striker. This gun really is a Swiss Army knife. Simply put, it combines all the weapon characteristics well to do it all and without fuss. This gun has dropped off everyone's radar, but if a few of the others take a nerf, I can absolutely see this moving back up to the top spot. It's got a decent mag size, decent fire rate, decent range, but in particular, if you land headshots with this thing, whoo-wee. The TTK gets pretty nasty and I promise you're going to surprise some people. It has got the most vertical recoil out of this selection, but very little horizontal recoil. And for a lot of players, it shouldn't be anything too difficult to control. So give it a go, the Striker. You might well already have been hearing about the following gun and wondering when it might appear on this list. Well, here it is, the Superi 46. However, as always, unless I give credit, I designed all my own unique builds from scratch. At first I had to play around with making a tac stance build, but I couldn't get it consistent enough in Warzone. I found sometimes I would lose out in a straight up TTK race, so I went back to the drawing board and came up with this beauty. This gun dominates the TTK in the 20 to 30 meters plus range. So if you're only confident with longer range snipes, this could well be the one for you. But likewise, if you're an aspiring movement demon and you want to finesse your opponents, breaking their aim assist, then the handling on this thing is muy rapido. This doesn't naturally have excessive recoil, but it has a lot of gun kick in my opinion. So to make it a lot easier accurately tracking moving targets, I fitted the Bruin grip to really steady the firing aim stability. The rest of the build all works together to maintain that zippy handling so that this gun really is top draw right now. It's easy to see why it's a popular choice, but give my loadout a go and let me know in the comments if you prefer this to the more common ones, the Superi 46. And finally, the big dog, the tip of the spear, the gun that in my opinion makes for the best sniper support in Warzone right now, and that is the MCW. Now hold up, Not the bog standard MCW assault rifle, because that thing's fine, but it's nothing special. I'm talking specifically about the MCW with the JAK Raven aftermarket kit fitted. Despite it technically being an assault rifle, this AR build I've come up with moves and handles like the best of these SMGs. But the reason this is sitting ranked at number 1 for me is simply that this is the gun you can outgun anyone with right now. The TTK is pretty ridiculous. We're talking only 600 milliseconds out to just over 20 meters for a spread of shots, but if you land your headshots with this, it can kill in as little as 450 milliseconds. Let me say that again, 450 milliseconds. That's nearly 100 milliseconds quicker than a Superi landing headshots. And normally when you have guns that kill this fast, they have some sort of stupid catch, like they only take unicorn horns for ammo, or they have recoil and handling characteristics so bad that in reality you'll never manage to get the TTK that those guns can technically achieve. Well, this gun will consistently deliver you disgusting TTKs. It has genuinely saved me in some scrapes that I had no right to survive in, and I've only got to use it a bit this week as I've been trying all different guns putting this video together. So once this video is up, this will absolutely be my weapon of choice, along with the Kar 98K until they catch a nerf. If chasing Warzone meta can feel a little stale to you at times, perhaps you'd enjoy taking a break and instead try completing the weekly challenges to unlock a new attachment or aftermarket part just for fun. I get an unlock guide out each midweek, and you can find them in one playlist along with other in-season event guides here.
Oh I forgot I didn't have the perk, bro.